special shout out to Lee Turnbow today. Coach Lee, usually my partner for today, unable to make it out. Get well soon, buddy. Your seat's going to be waiting for you when you get back. Hopefully you can make it back before the St. Xavier game in a couple of weeks. We miss you, Coach. Get well soon, buddy. Coach Curry and his crew ready to go here. It's a big one. St. Francis defending their perfect record in the MSFA Midwest. Their playoff destiny is in their hands if they can win out, but a very challenging stretch of the season. The final 3 games against very, very good teams. Olivet, ranked number 17, Roosevelt next week, and then back at home against number 18, St. Xavier. But if they can win all of them, they're a playoff team. But it starts today. You lose today, you take it out of your hands and you're going to need help, and nobody wants to be in that situation. But for Olivet Nazarene, they're in that situation. If Olivet Nazarene wins the game, they put themselves at the top. They've already beaten St. Xavier. They would have beaten St. Francis. And they got a game with Roosevelt coming up later on in the season. So a big game for the Tigers, a big game for the Saints, and we're going to have a fun one here today. 15 on the clock. St. Francis will get the ball to start things off. Scott Tumulty, Jermaine Ross back to return. Kicking it off will be Bryce Segura, their fantastic senior kicker. I'm sure he will be a factor today, as his field goal kicking has been spot on for the Tigers. Wind blew it off the tee. You see Scotty and Jermaine ready to go. Number 19, Bryce Segura, senior out of Nashville, Tennessee. Very good field goal kicker. The thunder sticks in the hands of the fans here today. You're going to hear them all game long. Segura puts his right foot into it, and we're underway. It's going to be Scott Tumulty from 3 yards deep, and he'll put a knee down and let his brother go to work. His brother Sam Tumulty will lead the offense onto the field for St. Francis. Sam Tumulty, 793 rushing yards, which is 11th best in the country, 132 per game, which is 6th best in the country. He averages 6 yards per carry, which is 19th best in the country. He has rushed for 7, make that 10 rushing touchdowns, which is 7th in the country. One of the best rushers in the game is the quarterback for St. Francis. Speaking of runners, Paray Barber and the senior out today with an ankle injury, but his old high school classmate Wendell Newton, who missed last week, is back. And the first play is a blitz from Olivet Nazarene, and they're going to bottle up Sam right at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Was talking with offensive coordinator Matt McCarthy before the game. He expects this first part of this game to be really a feeling out part. They want to see how the Olivet defense is going to attack, and they're going to adjust from there. You're going to want to keep an eye on number 6 for Olivet Nazarene. It's going to be an option play to Wendell. Spins out of the initial burst, but here comes the help for the Tigers. They're going to go back a yard. 3rd down and 11 coming up. Nice to see Wendell back after missing last week with a concussion that he suffered at Trinity International.
3rd and 12.
Wendell, 129 yards and a touchdown so far this season. He's the main back today. 4 wide receivers for the Saints on 3, 3rd and 11. The Tigers, 4 down linemen. They will rush 4, drop 7. Throwing through the air, going long right side. Eldridge reaches up and pulls it in at midfield. We have been waiting for a very big game from Liam Eldridge. He is too good of a receiver to not had a breakout game this year. Was talking with some of the coaches before the game. They expect Liam to have a big game because Olivet comes with a very good cornerback, but he's going to be on Rayvon Johnson, talking about Patrick Rychek. But the other cornerback, not quite as strong, but Liam Eldridge, a very good receiver. They're going to try to take advantage of that relationship today. Here's Sam through the air again, checks it down to Rayvon. He'll push ahead for 6 on the first down play. The game 5, second down and 5 for the Saints. 3 wide receivers, Wendell Newton the right hip. Sam's going to fake it and roll right. He's going to tuck it and go. Big hit at the 40 where he goes out of bounds after a gain of 3. A man for Olivet down on the sidelines, but you see Sam Tumulty after the run, and we got a down Saint as well. An injured Tiger and an injured Saint on the play. We'll check on St. Francis, and that is the man we just talked about. Oh no, Liam Eldridge holding his left knee. Already a big play. He's been waiting for a bust-out game. A lot of people thought today would be it, but that does not look good for Liam. A junior out of San Clemente, California, transfer from Saddleback College. 15, make it 16 catches after the one here in the first quarter, but training staff for St. Francis paying a lot of attention to that left knee. That's a big blow. St. Francis has a lot of weapons on the outside. Rayvon Johnson's number 1, but Liam Eldridge not far behind at number 2. St. Francis has 62 receptions from their receiving corps. 44 of them have come from either Johnson or Eldridge. You're taking out a big chunk of the passing offense if he can't go. He's going to walk off under his own power. No noticeable limp, which is good news. Hopefully that was just a scare and he can get back out there. He's a big part of this offense, even if it just draws attention. Because without him, Rayvon Johnson's going to have a lot tougher day. As it stands, 3rd down and 2 for St. Francis at the Olivet 39-yard line. Sam in the gun. Wendell right hip, 3 wide receivers. Kaman Karan in motion. Here come the linebackers. They're going to hand it off inside, weaving, trying to find a hole up to the 35. Close to the 35. They're going to put him down at the 37, but it is enough for the first down.
First down, St. Francis.
It's carried by Wendell Newton. Not a very big guy, but he's got great vision. He's not afraid to mix it up. He will run inside with the best of them. St. Francis, 3 wide receivers, tight end right is Getch here on this play. Same formation here, first down, second first down of the drive, same motion from Karan. Fake it to him, Sam to throw. Pump fakes, nothing there, down he goes. Play made by Braden Cook, the linebacker, a freshman out of Wheaton North. Drops St. Francis for a loss of 5 on the play.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Second down, 15, ball back at the 42-yard line of the Tigers. Running back and a fullback and a whistle. It's going to be a delay of game. Couldn't get the playoff in time. 5 yards back, even more. Make it 3rd and 20. Promising start to the first drive of the game, but a sack and a penalty back-to-back here is making it quite tough.
Loss of 5. 2nd and 20.
Kaman Karan will check back in.
Ball at 47-yard line.
Tremble Truitt, the fullback, will take a seat. 4 true wide receivers on here on second down. Sam to throw. Screen it out to Rayvon for his playmaker to make a play. Not too many yards to be made there. Only about 5 yards, and we have an official down on the field around the 40-yard line. Had to be quite a collision there. We've had an injured Saint, an injured Tiger, now an injured official. And he doesn't look too great either. He probably got blindsided, didn't have a chance to brace himself. That's the umpire, Stephen Miller. choppy start to this first quarter with the various injuries. Olivet training staff out there to tend to the injured official. I'm going to check in with the referee here. Referee is Greg Santilli. Walk off with the St. Francis staff toward the home side of the field. I guess he's going to go through concussion protocol. We got a baseline on the umpire? Well, that's going to change the officiating mechanics now. They're going to have to make sure that they communicate to take over the umpire's duties during the play. Interesting to see how that goes. Here we go on 3rd down and 19. Ball at the 44-yard line for St. Francis. Really unable to get in any kind of momentum. Rushing 4, Sam steps up. To the left he goes. Spun down at the 35. A big hit at the end of the play. Picks up about 10, but still well shy. Brings up 4th down. So the linebacker we were talking about before is number 6, Jason Freeman for Olivet Nazarene. And he was the first one to really push Sam Tumblety to one side or to the other, and he's going to be doing that all game. You see, Jason Freeman is a heck of a tackler. 13.3 tackles per game, which is best in the conference, number 2 in the country. And what St. Francis thinks is going to happen is number 6 is just going to be chasing Sam Tumblety around all day. 4th down, and they will go. Snap to Sam. He's going to look to throw. Fires right. It is off target. Looking for Karam. Even if he caught it, he wasn't going to make it. Number 14, come on, Karan out of Los Angeles, California. 2 catches this season. Plays a lot in motion. He's the kind of the jet sweep guy. He'll take more carries than he will catch passes.
After the turnover on downs,
see it again there on the out route. He was chased down by the great corner Patrick Rychek, the senior out of Fremd High School. And now our first look at Cameron Crouch, the freshman out of Newark. The backup to start the year, but he's pretty good. And they're going to start off on the ground. I.J. Grayson. Chased down after a gain of 2 up to the 37-yard line. Grayson is sophomore out of New York, New York. Their leading rusher, 34 carries, 322 yards, 5 touchdowns, averages about 4 per touch. Number 3. Number 9, Cameron Crouch, nearly 60% through the air, 6 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's going to flip it. And ball's on the ground. St. Francis has a chance, and St. Francis picked up with it. The return is on. Scott Tumblety, touchdown. He lost the ball, but bottled up by St. Francis in the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Unbelievable. I don't know if Scott Tumblety crossed the line or if it's going to go to the fumble reception, but either way, right place, right time for the elder Tumblety. The officials are talking about it. I wonder if the discussion here is, can you fumble it forward? The St. Francis offense is coming out onto the field for the point after, but the officials are not done discussing it yet. Olivet Nazarene not really talking about it. But the touchdown signal was made, and I don't think you can go back from that. There's no challenge or video review here, but we'll get the official call from Santilli. He did lose it prior to the goal line. But here comes the Saints, though they are going to say touchdown. That's going to go on the fumble recovery. I didn't see the number. If we can run that back again. I'd love to see who bottled up that. Ryan Madej will shift into more traditional kicking formation here for the extra point. He's 15 for 16 this season on points after. And this one is good. Can we run that back again? Because I want to see who's going to get credit for that touchdown. Here we go. You'll see it again. Ajay Grayson, the carry, knocked out by, I believe that was Mata, or no, that had to be one of the linebackers. So the ball's loose. There's Scotty, number 8, picking it up, and down he goes. So he's going to break a tackle, and you're going to see some speed here. He will lose the ball just by himself. It slips out only because he got hit on the foot. The ball comes out. And there comes, was that 58? Ashton Sorgia, the freshman offensive lineman, with the touchdown. What a series. And ironically enough, I met the Sorgia family in the parking lot tailgating this morning, and they were as excited as anyone about this game. So that is awesome for his family to be in the stadium to see Ashton get what I would assume would be his first touchdown in a long, long time. How about that? 7-0 Saints. Wow. The kickoff by the Saints is short. And a tough play there. Or there's going to be a flag there, yeah. You're hitting a defenseless guy. He already gave himself up. Did not need to do that. Dan McLaren, one of the gunners for St. Francis, going to be hit with an unnecessary roughness. Could have been number 5 too. Could have been Cooper. Yeah, the Tiger returner gave himself up there. Yeah, didn't need to hit him. All you needed to do was put a hand on him. Oh, look at that. No, so my mistake, Jordan Murphy, the gunner.
After the play, it was unsportsmanlike conduct on St. Francis. 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, that'll be a flag every time.
Ball is spotted at the 25-yard line. First and 10, Olivet.
First down for the Tigers. Motion right, here's Crouch to throw for the first time. It is complete to the outside, and another big first down. And there go the Tigers, tiptoeing inbounds. You got to make the tackle. The touchdown for the Tigers will go 54 yards. Brian Jenkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And if you're not going to make the open field tackle, the outside receivers for Olivet are going to kill you.
Brian Jenkins for the Olivet touchdown.
Just like that, 7-6 with the extra point coming up with 8:35 to go in the first quarter. Jermaine Ross unable to track him down. Not a great angle for Tumblety. Touchdown. Segura's extra point. No good.
The team is no good. .35 left to play in the first quarter. Fighting Saints 7, Olivet Nazarene 6.
Segura has had 30 extra point kicks. He's missed now 3 of them. That could loom large toward the end of the game, 7-6.
Back to return the kickoff.
Well, we've had a fun one so far, haven't we?
Number 8, Scott Tumblety.
Tumblety and Ross back to return. You see number 19, Degura. to kick it off after the touchdown. 8:35 to go, first quarter. It will be Ross from the 8. Ross going right side, brought down to the 21. 13-yard return, and on comes the St. Francis offense. Turned it over on downs last series. Let's keep an eye for number 21. No, number 21, Liam Eldridge, has no helmet, no shoes on. And like Coach Turnbow likes to let us know, if they don't give you your helmet, you're not going back in the game. There's Liam, icing up that left knee. No cleats and no helmet. Tumulty the snap, the give to Wendell. Looking to run behind the right side of that offensive line. Nice pickup on first for about 5 yards. The right side of that line, Derek Wentworth, Aston Shorgia. Throwing, and caught to Dan, no, that's Dan Getch. Getch with the catch in traffic. Sam Tumulty threaded the needle between 3 Tigers to give Dan Getch his 7th catch of the season. Take a look again, play action here for Sam. I thought that was gonna get tipped there by the linebacker, but a nice grab by Dan Getch. Mark Phelps, the linebacker, nearly got a fingertip on him. A great touch by Tumulty. 7.5 to go, first down Saints. Three wide receivers, 2 right, 1 left. There's the snap back to Sam. He's going to drop the throw. Down the middle, has Rayvon, caught at the 30. First down into Tiger territory. Rayvon beating Princeton Harris. The freshman corner, Rayvon's like, no, I'm good. St. Francis quickly to the line. On the ground for Wendell. A pickup of 3 on the first down play. Liam Eldridge getting his cleats back on the near sideline here. And don't forget Parade Barber not available today, nursing an ankle injury. Wendell getting the start. The backup will be James Zillinger, the freshman running back out of Joliet West. 2nd and 7 for the Saints. Here's Tumulty. Into the flat, has Curran, but he dropped it. Honestly, probably wouldn't have gotten very far as the corner right check was coming up to make the play. 3rd down and 7. There's the bottom half of Liam Eldridge with the ice on the left knee. Cleats are back on, but still no helmets in sight. Third down for the Saints. Indo goes out to Wendell. The catch, the first down, spins out of the first tackle. Stiff arms his way out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First trip into the red zone for the Saints today.
Saints first down. After the game, lost 5.
Saints are great in the red zone. They've scored 11 out of 16 times. 4 of those have been touchdowns, though. A lot more field goals than touchdowns. Let me take that back. 16 times they've scored, 15 times they've been. I was looking at the opponent's offensive numbers. They are 15 out of 16 scoring touchdowns from the red zone. And here's Wendell turning the corner into the end zone, I think. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Fighting Saints.
Make that 16 for 17 on red zone touchdowns. This one from the freshman, Wendell Newton.
14-yard touchdown.
His second touchdown of the season. The Saints retain the lead, 13-6. Let's see if they want to go for it here or if they want to kick the extra point. Eric Maffey set up in the shotgun. They're going to go for two. Maffey looking, throwing, and it was broken up from the beginning. The lead will stay at 7, 13-6. The Saints lead it. What an exciting first 10 minutes of this one. 5:34 to go. We've had 3 touchdowns. 2 from the Saints. One of them coming on a fumble return, then a fumble, and then a pickup by an offensive lineman in the end zone. It's been a crazy first 10 minutes. Wendell Newton, he's been working hard this year. He deserved that touchdown. Nice job, young man.
Touchdown by number 23, Wendell Newton.
Saints looks real good offensively. A big third down pickup. The big play was to Rayvon Johnson. Johnson with 3 catches for 37 yards. The big one, a 29-yarder. That was the first touchdown on the ground from anyone not named Sam Tumulty in a few weeks. You see Brian Madej, who had a fake punt run for a first down where he leveled a St. Ambrose player last week. It got the St. Francis bench up and jumping around last week. I asked him, hey, they can put you at running back now? Parade Barber's out, you're a bit thin at the position. He's like, yeah, I'm ready. Madej, a chip shot to one of the upbacks. The return is a pretty good one here. Not a stranger is Evan Leak, the running back. He's an offensive player, and he returns it past the 45.
Pushed out of bounds by number 11, Daniel McLaurin.
The Olivet Nazarene offense has had one play for one touchdown. You'll see the return here from about the 27. This is Leak. He's a running back, so he knows what to do with the football.
Flag on the play was offsides.
And a hit right there by McLaren out of bounds.
5-yard penalty. Drive will start at 50 yards.
So apparently there was a penalty by St. Francis before we even snapped the ball. Here is the handoff and a first down on the first play of the game, first play of the drive, I should say.
Outside handoff was number 14.
Ball carrier was 14, Jalen Dunnigan, a wide receiver, but he's been known to carry it a few times. He's a speedster out of Jacksonville, Florida. Moves the chains after just one play. Their last drive for St. Francis went 87 yards in 7 plays. Crouch into the flat. Dunnigan, big hit! Angel Mata! What a season number 9 has had this year. A couple picks, some real big passes batted away, and a nice hit. Mata, the number 1 cornerback, always covering the top receiver. And he made a heck of a play here. Nice hit by Angel. Dropped him for a loss of 5. 2nd and 15, back to the 45-yard line. Number 9 with a heck of a play. On the ground for the Tigers. It's Leak up to the original line of scrimmage. He's the player who returned the kick. Brings up a 3rd down and 10.
3rd down, make some noise, Saints fans.
Olivet Nazarene about 48% on 1st down, or 3rd down, pardon me. Under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Motion left is Graziano for the Tigers. 4 wide receivers, bunch left. Here's Crouch looking for the home run into the end zone. It is batted away, nearly intercepted by Jalen Cooper. But that brings up 4th down.
Complete, broken up by number 5, Jalen Cooper. Fourth down.
On comes the punt unit for Olivet Nazarene.
The punt for the Saints, Scott Penalties.
Great defense by Cooper to get his body in the correct position, beating the receiver to the ball. Scott Tumblety back to return the punt. Off it goes. High spiral, but that's going to be out of the back of the end zone. The wind had something to do with that, I would believe. We do have a pretty stiff breeze on field level at the back of the punter on that play, going left to right across your screen. A blistering pace to this first quarter. 3.5 minutes to go in the first.
Drive at their own 20-yard line. First and 10.
And on comes Sam Tumblety and company. Wendell Newton, the running back left. 3 wide receivers and a wing back left here for the Saints. Murphy in motion. And it is Sam Tumblety. Great play by the linebacker for Olivet Nazarene, Braden Cook, running right with the motion, and he just followed him into the back. He just timed the cadence perfectly. As you see Coach Curry talking to his defense. What a play by the linebacker Cook for Olivet. Quickly back to the line here on 2nd and 11 after the loss of 1 for the Saints. Sam's going to throw. Well covered was Trenton Perry. 3rd down. Off goes Cook.
3rd and 11.
Something I noticed about that play, the defensive line for Olivet, not really interested in getting a lot of pressure. They just kind of stood up. I think they're just spying Sam Tumblety. We'll have to take a look here. If this is a passing situation, keep an eye on that defense. Being a pass situation, though, you'd think they might be going after him this time. On 3rd and 11. And another flag and another delay of game. Oh, that's going to make 3 and 11. Now 3rd down and 16, a lot harder.
Right on the play, delay of game, St. Francis, 5-yard loss.
Under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. The second delay of game penalty in the first quarter here for the Saints. This is Rayvon Johnson territory here. Rayvon lined up wide left. Tumblety, here comes the pressure, rolling left. He's going to have to do what he can with his legs. Cuts it back inside toward the middle of the field. Hit hard at the 30, nearly a 1st down. It's now 4th and 2. He almost made it. Rayvon wants to go for it, but Coach Curry's going to send out the punter. Sam Tumblety nearly turned that 3rd and 16 into a 1st down. Great pressure from the Olivet defensive line, and then Sam Tumblety just trying to make something happen, and he nearly made it happen. You see number 6 there, that's one of the best linebackers in the country. He made him miss pretty easily, but here's the punter, Ryan Madej, wobbler angled right. Made at the 45-yard line, about a 3-yard return. Some action away from the play, some of the fans reacting to. I didn't see anything that broke the rules there. Some great blocking. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Saints lead it 13-6. Olivet Nazarene, their offense hasn't been on the field for very long.
1st and 10, Olivet.
quarterback Crouch scrambling. He's going to pick up 9, 10 as he rolls forward. That's going to be close to a first down.
Cameron Couch on the quarterback keep. Tackle was made by number
Olivet Nazarene has only run 8 plays so far for 75 yards.
Gain of 10 on the play.
4 rushing attempts. And 2 for 3 passing. Jet sweep left on first down and 10 from the 41-yard line. It's another nice pickup on first down for Olivet Nazarene, about 4, maybe 5 yards on the play.
Number 14, Jalen Dunnigan.
Again, it was Dunnigan, the wide receiver, on the sweep.
Number 90, Ryan King.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd 6.
Head coach Joe Curry, his 20th year with the program, 10th as the head coach. Tied for the most wins as a head coach in St. Francis history. Here's the blitz on Crouch, and they get to him. Michael Johnson, Cam Holman. They drop him back 10 yards.
52, Michael Johnson also on the play.
A big play makes it a 3rd and long for Olivet Nazarene. Great dial-up. Cam Holman, the freshman out of Wilmington, wrapping his arms around Crouch. Big 3rd down here for the Tigers. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. More pressure, thrown complete for the first down for the Tigers. Forward progress right near the first down marker. They needed 13, they got 13. You can see how dangerous this Tigers offense is, and it's why they are ranked in the top 17. They are ranked 17th in the country. That pass caught by Brian Jenkins. His 2nd catch. The first one went for a big touchdown, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Oh, buckle up, man. We've had quite the first quarter. I imagine the intensity is only going to get higher as the game goes on. Saints lead at 13-6. Back in just 30 seconds on the USF Sports TV network.
For me, it was just love at first sight. I came here and I knew that the people here really cared.
That's our one goal, is to see you walk across that stage and to have a successful life.
The professors and the university really do prepare their students for the real world.
When I came here, I got my voice, I got my independence.
That's like 3rd on my list of favorite commercials anyway. That's okay. Not a big fan of that one. We're going to flip sides of the field here. Mixture of sun and clouds. Our temperature today in the low 50s. Chilly if you're in the shade and the wind, but the sun comes out. It's a pretty nice day. Glad you can join us on this Saturday afternoon. Happy Halloween. First down for the Tigers. Cameron Crouch takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. A nifty handoff to Grayson up to the 25-yard line. He'll pick up 5 on the play. They'll mark it at the 26.
Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd 5.
Crouch, stretch play left. Grayson looking for the edge. Nicholson coming up and making the hit.
A.J. Grayson, the ball carrier.
Terrence Nicholson, the 2nd leading tackler for the Saints from his cornerback spot. 43 tackles, 28 of them solo, which leads the team in that category.
Ball spotted at the 20-yard line.
St. Francis ran 20 plays in that quarter compared to just 11 for Olivet Nazarene, but Olivet has a couple big ones. Here's Crouch on the move. He's going to throw. Has a man open out of bounds right near the first down marker. That's going to be, if it's not a first down now, it's just going to be 2nd and inches.
Gain of about 9 on the play.
Scott Graziano, the senior out of Elgin. Second down and about a foot to go here. Olivet Nazarene moving the ball pretty easily against the St. Francis defense today. On the ground again, another Tiger first down inside the 10-yard line.
Handoff is number 10, Evan Blake. Tackled by a host of St. Francis players.
First down and goal for the Tigers.
First and goal.
Ball's at the 8-yard line here for Crouch. St. Francis, their defense has been outstanding in the red zone, giving up only 4 touchdowns on 16 tries. But they're stepping up in class and offense here. Stretch left, on the ground, cutting around the, oh, nice spin move in for the touchdown. Evan Leak hit the circle button at about the 3-yard line and scored.
Evan Leak, the ball carrier for the Olivet.
Extra point ties it up. Degura on for the extra point. He's already missed one. Too good of a kicker though to miss more than one in a game. He's missed 3 now all year. That one's good. 13-all here at the stadium.
13:05 left to play in the second.
St. Francis trying to maintain that 4-0 record in the conference. The only undefeated team in the Midwest, with wins over Missouri Baptist, Trinity International, Judson, and St. Ambrose. For Olivet Nazarene, they're 3-1. Their wins have come over Judson, St. Xavier, St. Ambrose, or Missouri Baptist. Their loss was to St. Ambrose. The Midwest has been crazy. A team like Olivet Nazarene, who's been in the top 25 all year long, beating a team like St. Xavier early in the year, just had a down week against St. Ambrose, a team that St. Francis handled easily. And then you got a team like Roosevelt, who's been ranked this season. They lost to Judson earlier this season. Pretty crazy year. Going to switch to the left hash mark this time. The St. Francis return game will switch to the other side of the field too. Zagora teeing it up here for the Tigers. And again, the wind blows the ball off the tee. We're going to see that all game long. Line drive kick. It's going to be a hop right into the hands of Scott Tumulty. He'll take it from the 15-yard line. A 15-yard return to the 30.
Scott Tumulty with a 15-yard return. Fighting Saints will start their drive at the 30-yard line.
And on comes the St. Francis offense. Scotty's been, or make that Sam Tumulty, 6 for 9 through the air, number 12 right there. 6 for 9 for 94 yards. He's been sacked one time. Rayvon Johnson, 3 catches for 37. Liam Eldridge, Stan Getch, Wendell Newton all with a catch. On the ground, it's been Wendell Newton, 5 carries for 22. Scott Tumulty, 6 carries for 20. Far below their per carry averages, that's for sure. Sam is going to throw. He's got Rayvon wide open. They lost Johnson. He's going to trot into the end zone. 65-yard strike. What is happening in Joliet today?
A 65-yard touchdown for Tumulty.
What is going on? see it again. They lost him in the back. Miscommunication. And Ray Vaughn, they had no one within 10 yards of him, and that was easy. Ray Vaughn Johnson has 6 touchdowns. He's now over 500 yards on the season. (20-13). Don't go anywhere.
And that last drive was one play, 65-yard strike from Penalties to Ray Vaughn Johnson.
Coach Curry, a little discussion with the stripes. Not exactly sure what that's about. I'm not exactly sure why the line of scrimmage was the 35-yard line either, because the return went to the 30. I didn't see a penalty. But regardless, whether that was a 65-yard or a 70-yarder, that was going to be a touchdown. 20-13. .47 to go here in the first half. It has been back and forth this whole first half. Bidet lets it fly. Return man from 5 yards deep, and he will smartly take a knee. That was Lucas Eccles. Some more pushing, talking between some of the Saints. Extracurriculars are bound to happen with two teams that have played each other the amount of times these two have. This rivalry goes back nearly 30 years. The 29th game between these two teams. St. Francis has won 18 of them, but not in the last 3 years they haven't. Waves of clouds will be passing by over the stadium today. We'll get periods of cloudy skies. We'll have periods of bright sunshine, which we have right now. Here's Cameron Crouch in the shotgun. On the ground. Minimal gain that time. I believe that's Grayson. Gain of 2 on the play. Second down and 8 coming up. 12:40 and counting. Winding the clock running.
Gain of 2 on the play. Second and 8.
There it goes. Again on the ground to Grayson. They're hitting him, but they're not wrapping him up. That should have been maybe a 1-yard carry, but Grayson able to stretch it into about 3 or 4 yards. We saw Jermaine Ross kind of put his shoulder down into him instead of wrapping him up. A.J. Grayson, the sophomore out of New York, their leading rusher. Third down and 4. Graziano, the motion man for the Tigers. Here's Crouch. Pump fake, nothing there. He escapes one and escapes the second, escapes the third, and lets it fly in the air. Intercepted by the Saints. Terrence Nicholson. And a flag comes in at the end, but it's going to be Saints football.
The pass was intercepted by number 2, Terrence Nicholson.
What else can we see today? What is happening? I thought there'd be a sack 2 or 3 times. Crouch was able to break free, but that ball was a bit high, batted up, and Terrence Nicholson here at the end saw it the entire way. So a dead ball foul here will be a personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against St. Francis. I believe it was a push at the end. An insane game as Terrence Nicholson has his first interception of the season. Great job, number 2.
Ball was spotted at the Saints
The ball will be marked back to the 48-yard line. The Saints will have about half the field to go here. Second quarter, 11 and a half to go, trying to build on their 7-point lead. To throw to Ray Vaughn, one-on-one, he shoves and the flags come out, interference. You can see great sportsmanship there between Ray Vaughn Johnson and the cornerback, who he's been abusing through the first quarter and a half, Princeton Harris. They cannot cover Ray Vaughn, at least not yet.
Flag was pass interference on Olivet, number 21, Princeton Harris.
So the 15-yard personal foul penalty after the interception negated by the 15-yard pass interference penalty.
37-yard line.
They're going to have to double cover Ray Vaughn. There's no other option. Press coverage on him on the right. They're going to keep it on the ground for Wendell. Sneaks through into the second level. Up to the 33-yard line. Nice play on first down. Picks up about 5. Nice to have the St. Francis Pep Band. A lot of them in costume today. Wendell. Not much room, just a gain of 1. So third down and 5 coming up.
Gain of about 2 on the play. Third and 4.
I don't know how you drum with paws that fur. You'd think the sticks would slip out of his hands. Happy Halloween, everybody. Third down, and we'll call it 4. Oh, no, and a penalty by the Saints. How does Ray Vaughn Johnson go off, make a false start? You don't see that very often.
False start.
Third and 4 turns into third and 9.
5-yard penalty.
He's just excited. He's like, let's go. Third down for St. Francis at the Olivet 37. Sam's going to keep it himself. Great contained by the Tigers. He only picks up a yard. Fourth down. Now the wind would be at Brian Maday's back if they want to send him out there for a field goal. I saw him hitting 50-yarders going this direction easily, but they're going to line him up as a punter here.
Brian Maday on to punt. Back to return for Olivet, number 14.
A great opportunity for the Saints after the interception in plus territory, but unable to move the ball. As you see Sam taken down. A great defense by Olivet Nazarene. Snap back to Brian. He's been awesome at putting it in the corner, but this one got away from him. Didn't get as much on it as he would liked. And yeah, not the punt that Brian wanted. They'll mark it around the 25. Number 37, Brian Maday, the freshman out of Sandburg. 23 punts coming into today. He's put 3 over 50 yards. He had a 63-yarder earlier this year. 12 of those 23 punts have been inside the 20. This one at the 25. Second takeaway of the game for St. Francis, but unable to put points on the board. Defense back to work. Leak, the ball carrier, evades Ross, turns up the edge, out of bounds. Around the 32-yard line, a pickup. We'll give him 6 to the 31. They got a lot of guys who can carry the football.
Gain of 6 on
There's
the
Olivet.
play, 2nd and 4.
They have 6 guys with over 15 carries. Evan Leake, the least of them, at 15 coming in. But he's getting a lot of work at running back here this afternoon. Under 9 minutes to go in the half. 2nd down and 4. Crouch rolling right, throwing, has a man complete. But a nice tackle made by Angel Mata. They needed 4, they got 5. Chains move for the Tigers.
Tackled by Angel Mata. Gain of 5 on the play, 1st down, Olivet.
See Angel Mata, number 9. He has been stellar this season, and he's lined up against their number 1 wide receiver, Jalen Dunnigan. On the ground for Leak again. They flow to the football. Down he goes. Great tackle behind the line from Logan Johnson.
Leak, the ball carrier, brought down by number 41, Logan Johnson in the back.
A loss of 3 on the play.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Logan, the redshirt freshman from Bishop Mack down in Kankakee. Now with 3 tackles for a loss as he spins down Leak around the 32. Is there a flag? Coach Curry and company discussing with the officials here on the home sideline. Not sure why the stoppage of play here. There is a flag. Apparently the microphone, though, for the official not working. Oh, personal foul. They got a clipping call on the Tigers. They're going to accept the penalty, so it'll be 1st down and 15
Personal foul, chop
instead
block
of 2nd down and
on the
11.
offense. St. Francis accepts the penalty. 15-yard penalty will replay 1st down.
So they mark it all the way back to the 20-yard line, so spot foul. First down and 26. Now you just got to keep them in front of you here. Don't let them get behind you. 3 linemen, 3 backers, 5 defensive backs on the field for St. Francis. The Tigers have 4 wide receivers on the field. A.J. Grayson, the running back, left hip of Crouch when they're ready to get things going. Officials kind of sputtering today, too. Motion left for the Tigers. Here's Crouch. 5-step drop, checks it down to Grayson. 3 Saints take him down at the 20. Almost no gain on the play. 2nd down and 20, we'll call it 20. Nope, I'm sorry, 25.
Tackle made by a host of Fighting Saints led by number 90, Ryan King.
2nd down and 25
2nd down and 25.
for Olivet Nazarene. 7:45 to go in the game, or in the first half, pardon me. Here's Crouch. Plenty of time this time. Fires down the middle of the field. It is intercepted or incomplete. And there comes the flag. I don't know if they might have called it on St. Francis. I know they were barking about a late hit. So they always call on the second guy, so you really can't afford to give him another 15 yards. You're battling for a conference title here.
After the play, there was a flag.
I believe the call was incomplete. Angel Mata was there at the point of the play, but the flag didn't go straight up in the air. They kind of threw it in the direction of Olivet Nazarene, so I'm not exactly sure what that means. But again, another meeting of the minds between the officials here. What haven't we seen? Fumbles, picks, long touchdown plays, injuries by both teams and an official. Everything. looks like they straightened it out here, so big call. So the pass was incomplete, so it's a dead ball penalty. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Tigers. Wow. Oh, they're going to call them both. So they offset. They call the unsportsmanlike for the push and the unsportsmanlike for the jawing from the Saints. That's probably the right call. They were both going at it.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Olivet and unsportsmanlike conduct on Fighting States. Those penalties offset.
And you see Coach Curry explaining what I just said, I think.
After the penalties, we'll replay.
Said, you got to be smart.
It'll be third down, actually.
That's Ryan King, the defensive lineman. You cannot give up another 15 yards to this offense in this situation when you're 4-0 in the conference. It can't happen. Third down and 25. Short pass. Big hit. Still on his feet, though, is Dunnigan. He'll get it up to about the 27. So fourth down and a mile. And the punt unit would come on here for the Tigers. I think they were resigned to the fact that they were going to punt after it was first down and 25. They didn't even look to go deep.
Back to return the punt for the Fighting Saints.
See Jalen Dunnigan off the field. Scott Tumulty standing at his own 45. Puncher's going to have to put this one into the wind, but he's a good one. And he does great. He sends it off left, and it will go out of bounds. So St. Francis is going to have a great field position here. They're going to put it at the 45-yard line. And another flag on the field. What's this one about?
There is a flag on the field.
St. Francis is one of the least penalized teams in the nation. 31 penalties coming into the game today, which is 6th fewest. You don't want to start picking them up now. Too important of a game. So a dead ball foul again. Another unsportsmanlike conduct against the Tigers. Another one. I did not see what happened here. I was following the ball out of bounds, but it must have been another late hit. So the ball was marked at the Saint 45, 15 yards, puts it at the Tiger 40. 6.5 to go in this crazy game, and now why are they walking it back? Oh, they're going to officially mark it off. I don't know why they do that. We can all do math here, right? Like, the ball was at the 40, 15 yards, put it at the other 40. I mean, or the ball was at the 45. I guess you got to go through the pomp and circumstance. Okay.
After the penalty, the Fighting Saints will take over at the Olivet 40-yard line. First and 10.
An incredibly short field for the Saints. Another great opportunity, and you're going to need every touchdown you can. Sam Tumulty will hand it to Wendell. Bottled up, trying to spin his way down the offensive line, but no room there. I think they might give him a yard.
The ball here. They give about 2 on the play, 2nd and 8.
Wendell Newton missed last week with a concussion, back this week, which is good timing because Paray Barberin is out with an ankle. And those two actually played high school together. St. Augustine High School down in New Orleans. Paray brought up his old young teammate Wendell to play for the Saints. 2nd down and 9. To throw. Looking. Nothing there. Sam's going to take it and go himself and pick up a nice chunky yards up to the 35-yard line. It's about 4, so 3rd down and manageable. 3rd and 5 for the Saints.
3rd and 5.
You see the defensive line really not interested in rushing him at all. Much more interested in containing Sam Tumulty. Instead of rushing him out of the pocket, they're just content to keep him in the pocket, which I don't blame them. He's the 6th leading rusher in the country. 3rd and 5 for the Saints. No drop. Steps up into 1-0, but Rayvon Johnson slipped on the cut and brings up 4th down. He'll send out Brian Madej again to pin him deep. Rayvon, number 22, a senior out of Bolingbrook, Hinsdale South High School, transferred in from Northern Michigan, a D2 school, to play here for the Brown and Gold. They're going to go here on 4th. I think, yep, they are. They're going to go. 10 on the play clock. Again, no pressure. Saints throw it. Rayvon, oh, he had it, but he dropped it. Would have been a 1st down. Oh, you don't see too many straight drops from Rayvon Johnson. But that one gave the ball right back to Olivet Nazarene. I am just shocked by the complete lack of interest in the defensive line to rush Sam Tumulty. I mean, if you give Rayvon Johnson all that time to run his route, he's going to find an opening like he did right there. That was not incomplete because of the defense. That was incomplete because Rayvon, who doesn't do that very often, just dropped the ball.
Olivet will take over 1st and 10.
I am shocked by that strategy defensively for the Tigers. It worked that time, though. 1st down and 10 at their own 35. 5:10 to go in the 1st half. Here's Crouch, and there's going to be a flag. Oh, wow. I thought Terrence Nicholson made contact a bit early on that play, but they're going to call it incomplete.
Intended for Jalen Fowler. Broken up by Terrence Nicholson. 2nd down.
Second down and 10 for the Tigers. On the ground, Crouch is going to keep it. Look at the mobility. The freshman up near midfield for the Tigers. A 14-yard pickup and a 1st down. Oh no, another Saint injured.
Kevin Crouch on the quarterback keep.
It's going to be a shoulder.
1st down, Olivet.
There's been almost like zero flow to this game because of the penalties and injuries. That's Michael Johnson, the outstanding nose tackle. Let's see if we can. That happened behind the play as you see Crouch. A nice run up to the 50-yard line, finished off by Scott Tumulty. Mike Johnson humbling off the field. Mike, a sophomore out of IC Catholic, out of Hillside, 37 tackles, 2.5 behind the line, 2.5 sacks. Has a forced fumble as well. We've already lost Liam Eldridge offensively. Now they're going to work on his shoulder here. Just a great family, Mike and Chris Johnson, 2 brothers. Great Saint defenders. 1st down at the 49-yard line for the Tigers. Under 5 to go in the 1st half. Here comes pressure. Grayson, the carry. Up to the 44-yard line, a pickup of 7.
Outside handoff is to number 3, A.J. Grayson. Tackle was made by number 51, Chris Johnson.
Grayson, a 5'9", 190-pound sophomore.
On the play, 2nd and 1.
One of the many running backs they'll go to. It's his series. Grayson again turns the corner, beats the Saints to the edge. A 1st down and more, up to the 30-yard line.
Outside handoff is number 3, A.J. Grayson. Pushed out of bounds by number
Olivet
5,
Nazarene doing it on the ground this drive.
Gain is good for another Olivet 1st down.
Grayson will go out. It'll be Leak back into the game for the Tigers at running back. We'll see Graziano left slot. Jalen Dunnigan, their speedster, wide left, number 15. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Saint 30. Looking to tie the game. It's Saints 20-13. Nope, it's Crouch firing through the air. caught Graziano. Flag comes out well behind the play. Like no contact was made there as far as I saw, but a flag came out late behind the receiver. As it sits, it'll be a second down and about a foot, but again, the penalty. Illegal man downfield on the Tigers. They're going to replay the down.
The flag was illegal man downfield on Olivet.
Looks like the offensive lineman just a little bit too far downfield before that ball was thrown. Nice call by the official.
After the penalty, the ball is
Second and 9 turns into first and long 14, short 15 here. Three linemen for the Saints, three linebackers. Crouch into the flat, screen pass. It's caught for about a 6-yard gain. It goes to Brian Jenkins again.
Brian Jenkins. Tackle made by Jalen Cooper.
Jenkins now with 4 catches for 74 yards, had a big 55-yard touchdown in the first quarter on the first play of the first series for Olivet Nazarene. Under 3 minutes to go. Can the Saints defense hold here and go into the halftime with a lead? Leak in motion. He'll take the pass out of the backfield. That one hit the ground. That's a fumble. That was a lateral. It appeared from my angle, but they're going to call it incomplete. That sure looked like a lateral to me. So let's see where the throw started, and we'll see where the catch happened. So from about the 13, well, that was backward. That was about a half a yard behind the line of scrimmage. That should have been a fumble.
Third down. Make some noise.
It should be third down and about 13 instead of 3rd and 8. Saints fans getting loud here on 3rd and a timeout. Timeout Tigers. Big play coming up for them here with 2:38 to go. And really this is just one of 3 games here for the Saints athletics program today here at the stadium. Coming up later this afternoon, the women's soccer team kicks off at 5 o'clock. The men's soccer team plays at 7 o'clock, both of them taking on Cardinal Stritch today. And that's really almost every single program for the St. Francis athletic program is in action today besides the cross-country team. You got the men's basketball team in action right now, taking on Northern Illinois University up in DeKalb. Another exhibition game. They played U of I last week, now NIU this week. The women's basketball team played last night, the first win under head coach John McGinty. Start off their season, 74-43 win over Judson. And then you got the cross-country teams who will run next weekend, both defending a #1 ranking in the country. It's a great time to be a Saint. 3rd down and 8 for the Tigers. Crouch down the middle, wide open is Dunnigan. First down for the Tigers. Right at the line to gain.
Pass was complete. Tackle made by number 50.
Nice route by Jalen Dunnigan. And it's a first down inside the 20. The Tigers enter the red zone. There's no reason to bring those chains out. Yeah, it's a first down.
The game is good for an Olivet first down.
We'll see it again here. They need to get to the 19. So as soon as he crosses the 20, that's a first down, and he is. Yep. First down for the Tigers. Under 2 minutes to go. It's Grayson. Wrapped up by Chris Johnson and Scott Tumulty. Gain of just 1, maybe 2 on the play. Clock will continue to wind. Again, the St. Francis defense backed up into their red zone, but they have been good. They've been real good.
Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd down.
Inside carry. Only about 3 yards there to the 15-yard line. Make it 3rd down and 5.
By Scott Tumblety. Short gain on the play. The Thunder Sticks are booming.
Olivet Nazarene has been in the red zone just 1 time today. They have scored a touchdown, an 8-yard carry. Right now, 3rd down and 5. Going into the end zone, they have him open, touchdown. A beautiful throw by Cameron Crouch to Jalen Dunnigan on the double move.
Touchdown, Olivet. Crouch.
A absolute beauty. Jalen Dunnigan set that up from the beginning. Looks like he beat Jalen Cooper, but what are you going to do about that one? Crouch with the pump fake, drew him in, and lobbed it to the absolute perfect place. Jalen Dunnigan with another touchdown. I'm sorry, let me correct myself. Brian Jenkins with another touchdown. He has now 7 on the year, his 2nd today, as DeGura sends it through to tie it up with 44 seconds to go. Because, well, it's Saints Tigers. It's St. Francis and Olivet. What'd you expect?
Olivet 20.
Brian Jenkins having a heck of a game today. 5 catches, 97 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Their number 1 receiver, Dunnigan, 4 catches, just 12 yards. They bottled him up pretty good, but like Coach Curry said in our pregame interview, Olivet Nazarene has a lot of weapons and they're very explosive. And one of those weapons has been Brian Jenkins. Tailgaters out today, having fun. Beautiful fall afternoon. Halloween weekend here at the Joliet Memorial Stadium. I imagine there'll be a return and a knee into the locker room, but with the way this first half is going, who the heck knows what's going to happen. Squib kick. Nice hop. And a return up to the 40-yard line. Clock will stop at 39 seconds.
Return by the Fighting Saints, number 28, TJ Neal.
Linebacker TJ Neal, the return man on the play for the Saints.
27, Lance Walker. Ball spotted at the Saints 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
See if Matt McCarthy wants to get crazy here, or they just want to take a knee. Or they just might run the play. Let's see. 38 seconds to go. Ball at your own 40. He's going to throw. Nope, he's going to tuck it. There goes Sam. Maybe getting field goal range if you're lucky here, up to the 44-yard line. 30 seconds, clock stops, timeout Saints. They're going for some points here. St. Francis does have the wind, a pretty stiff wind left to right across your screen as you see Saints offense huddle up. Number 55, Derek Wentworth, the captain of that offensive line. And talk it over with the offensive coaching staff, and why not? You know, if Olivet's just going to drop back into a prevent, let Sam Tumblety run through and see how many yards he can get and perhaps get into field goal range for Brian Madej, who, like I said, there he is. Brian, helmet on, he's ready to go. He has kicked some 50-yarders in his career. He was kicking them easily in this direction in the pregame. He's only 1 for 2 this year, though. He made from 22 and he's missed from 47, and there he is warming up here for potentially a chance. I say you need to get to about the 30 for a chance here. Sam, draw play, and he's got a little room, but great defense up to the 40-yard line, a 5-yard pickup. But importantly, he goes out of bounds to stop the clock at 25 seconds. 2 timeouts left for the Saints. Trying to milk every single possible point left on the field. 2nd down and 6 at the 41. Snap to Tumulty. He's looking. Nothing there, but he's only got 1 man to beat if he wants to run it. Out of bounds at the 33. Oh, we're awful close here. 17 seconds to go. It's a 1st down. They can run another play or 2 because they have some timeouts.
1st down, St. Francis.
I say keep running it. At least 2 more times.
Ball is at the 32.
You're looking at about a 31 or a 32-yard line. So about a 47-yard field goal from here. You're inside Madej field goal range. Fake to Wendell. Sam still looking, nothing there. Now he'll run. He's got blockers out in front. He'll go left. Flag comes out for holding. Thankfully, the flag happened about 5 yards downfield, so you're not going to lose any ground from the line of scrimmage. Well, you are. You're going to go 10 yards back. That might have pushed him out of field goal range, the holding penalty. Oh, no. The marker is down at about the 27-yard line, so you'll likely push it back to the 37. And you'll see it on the outside. He was either Wendell Newton or it was Trenton Perry. It's 89 right there. Yep, you'll see him hold on a little bit too long. Trenton Perry drew the flag. So the ball goes all the way back, so the 36-yard line. You're talking about a 54-yarder now and another timeout called by St. Francis.
Timeout, St. Francis.
Now it's decision time. You probably just erased the field goal from the playbook with 7 seconds to go. Oh, and that was, I thought it was their final timeout, but scoreboard says 1 more. This drive started back at the St. 40. 3 plays, 28 yards. So what a long huddle here. Lots to talk about. The offense is going on the field here. 1st down and about 7 seconds to go. You just kind of throw this up there, Hail Mary it into the end zone, and hopefully Ray Vaughn can go up and get it. I imagine the defensive line will get after him here. They're going to keep it on the ground. Wendell Newton spun down at the 33. Now they'll use their final timeout. So 40, you're looking at about a 50-yarder. Ryan Madej onto the field. He has the leg and the wind behind him. Distance won't be the issue. Can he keep it on target? Eric Maffey is the holder. He'll be at the 40-yard line. This is a 50-yard try for Brian Madej. Snap good. Hold is down. It's a low kick. He didn't get all of it. He did not get underneath it. He was making those easily during the pregame, but could not quite get underneath that one, and that will take us to halftime. Whew. Take a deep breath and relax a little bit, because that was the craziest first half of football that we've had here in a long time, and it's only going to get better from here. We got 2 more quarters to go. The Saints and Tigers tied at 20 on Halloween weekend. We'll take a bit of a break. We'll come back with some numbers in our second half. This is Saints football on the USF Sports TV Network.
attention to midfield and welcome the USF dance team for a halftime performance choreographed by sophomores Kylie Severson and Claire Willis. Saints fans, your USF dance team.
to pick our picks for the USF raffle. The first one is a Dennis Rodman autographed print.
No way.
And that goes to Bailey Sorgia. Bailey Sorgia is the winner of that, if you want to come to the press box. Our second prize is a pair of Solo Pro Beats headsets, and that goes to Alex and Colin Hooks. Alex and Colin Hooks, so one person can use the left ear and the other one can use the right ear, it looks like, for those two winners. And our last prize is a pair of Bulls tickets, Bulls versus Pistons on December 14th, and that goes to Deborah Masters. Deborah Masters, if you are here today, you can come in and pick up your tickets, as well as Alex and Colin Hooks and Bailey Shirkia.
Let me see what time Nick wants to start.
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Welcome back to Joliet Memorial Stadium. We're tied up here. St. Francis 20, the number 17 team in the country. Olivet Nazarene 20. My name is Nick, and here's how we got here. This started off in interesting fashion where St. Francis got the ball to start off with, had a 10-play, 40-yard drive, but ended at about the Tiger 35-yard line on downs. The next drive, Olivet Nazarene's first drive, only lasted about 2 plays before Ajay Grayston fumbled. It was picked up by Scott Tumulty and returned all the way to the 3-yard line when he fumbled the ball. But luckily, it was Anthony Sorgi, the offensive lineman, who was racing down and made the recovery in the end zone for the first touchdown of the game for the Saints. And that gave them the 6-0 lead. They went for 2, I believe, and did not make it on the play. The ensuing Olivet Nazarene possession went just 1 play. It was a 55-yard touchdown to Brian Jenkins. That tied it up. The following possession for St. Francis, 7 plays, 78 yards. Wendell Newton finished it off with a 13-yard touchdown run. The following 2 possessions, the 2 teams traded punts. Then Olivet took over at about midfield when they went 9 plays for 51 yards, ending in an Evan Leak 8-yard touchdown run. That started off the second quarter. The ensuing possession for St. Francis went 1 play, 65 yards. Another quick response, a big touchdown pass from Sam Tumulty to Rayvon Johnson for the touchdown, again tied up. The following possession for Olivet Nazarene was 3 plays. It was intercepted by St. Francis's Nicholson. St. Francis tried to go the other way but went 3 and outs after the turnover. And again, the 2 teams traded punts before Olivet took over with 44 seconds left to go in the first half. That finished off a 10-play, 65-yard drive on a touchdown from, again, Cameron Couch to Brian Jenkins, his second of the day. St. Francis trying to put a field goal on the board as time expired in the first half. but it was a little bit short from the right foot of Brian Madej. We're tied at 20. Tumulty is 7 for 12 through the air for 159 yards and a touchdown. Cameron Crouch, a bit more efficient, 11 for 16 for 119 yards and 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. It's kind of funny, though, is both teams almost identical in total yardage. St. Francis, 33 plays, 250 yards. Olivet Nazarene, 34 plays, 220 yards. Back underway here in the second half. Olivet's going to go under the bright sunshine. A great return for the Tigers all the way to midfield. No flags on the play, which is an important thing to note given how that first half went with how many penalties there were.
Tackle made by number 5, Jalen Cooper.
There were 12 penalties in the first half total, 7 on St. Francis and 5 on Olivet Nazarene. That's noteworthy because St. Francis is the 6th least penalized team in the entire country. All right, 49-yard field here for Olivet Nazarene to start things off. Three stack defense. Crouch, play action, nothing there. He's going to have to keep it. This is a broken play. Crouch wraps it up, and he will go nowhere. No gain on the play for the Tigers on first down.
Crouch on the quarterback feet, no gain on the play. Tackle made by number 9, Angel Mata.
Angel Mata in there amongst the Saints for the tackle.
Second and 10.
First one there, though. I believe that was Logan Johnson. Second down and 10. No gain on the play. Grayson inside run into the third level, and he's going to go all the way. It's a foot race. Can he beat Scott Tumulty? No, he can't. Scotty saved the touchdown, but it's going to be at least first and 10 at the 11. Could be first and goal. A 40-yard carry for Grayson. The longest run of the game for him. Nobody could catch him until Tumulty pushed him out of bounds. It is going to be a first and 10 situation from about the 13. Grayson looking for a hole. Still on his feet. Someone's got to tackle him and not just push him. They finally get him down to 10.
Tackle was made by number 9, Angel Mata.
Right about the 9-yard line, a pickup of 3.
Michael Johnson.
Grayson looking good out of the halftime break. And they're going to stack up the line for him. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers here for the Tigers. Grayson the tailback. Behind Crouch in the pistol. You have to wrap him up. Here's Grayson, left side. Cuts it back up the hash marks. Up to about the 6-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and about 3.
Short gain on the play.
Third down and 3 for number 3. Grayson, the sophomore out of New York.
The band is playing. It must be third down. Make some noise.
Here we go on third down. Inside the 10-yard line for the Tigers, looking to break the 20-20 tie. Crouch on the carry, reverses field. Who can get him? Nobody. Nobody can get Grayson. Finally, he's down at the 12. After all of that, no gain, fourth down. Degura time for the Tigers.
That'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by the St. Francis defense to hold them to a field goal here. After a big 40-yard run play on that drive for Ajay Grayson. Degura, 8 for 11 on field goals. His longest has been 50. So this is really a chip shot for him. A 26-yarder is good. Olivet Nazarene takes their first lead of the game. 23 to 20.
23, Fighting Saints 20.
Six plays for 49 yards on the drive, ending with the 26-yard field goal by Bryson DeGura. Take that back. It wasn't DeGura, it was Andrew Rychek, listed as the punter in my information. DeGura must not be in uniform if they have Rychek punting and doing the place kicking.
Back to return for the Fighting Saints, number 8.
Seems like they have an embarrassment of riches at the kicking position. Two guys capable of knocking in field goals. The blessing at this level. Right check kickoff. A boomer to the goal line for Scott Tumulty, and he'll take a knee at the 2. That's interesting. Usually he takes it out of the end zone, especially if it's that shallow. But not this time. He's going to let his younger brother go to work here in the first possession of the second half. Sam Tumulty 7 for 12 today, younger brother of Scott there. Sammy 7 for 12 for 159 yards, 1 touchdown, been sacked once. Favorite target has been Rayvon Johnson, 4 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown so far. Sam Tumulty ready to go. Takes the snap. It's going to be a design run for Sam. Up to the 30-yard line, he'll pick up 5. We haven't seen that very often in the first half. Sam Tumulty, really the focal point of the rushing attack for St. Francis up until this point. But they've really relied on Wendell Newton through the first half, who's performed well. Newton, 9 carries, 32 yards and a touchdown. And there's Sammy. 2nd and 5. He's going to throw. Down the middle has Curran, had to dive to make the catch. They're going to say no. Come on, Curran had to dive low to make the grab. It looked like he had 2 hands on it, but referee said, nope, hit the ground.
3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down. Curran was wide open. Sam found the target, just a bit inaccurate. Yeah, it bounced for sure. Good call. There's Curran out of LA. He's in the slot right. Sam looks left, nothing there, rolls right. Here comes pressure, reverses field. Cuts it back up. Great contained by the Tigers, but he is awful close to a first down. He's going to be a yard shy. 4th and 1. Do the Saints want to go? They have been pretty efficient, but Coach Curry not going to risk it at this part of the field. Scott Walsh, the long snapper, junior out of Nevada, will snap it back to Brian Madej. The punt is off. End over end, right side kick. No chance for a return. St. Francis is going to put it right down at the 32.
Today's punt is brought down at the 32-yard line. And that will take over. 1st and 10.
So far, 1 possession from each team. Olivet took their first possession, 5 plays for 42 yards, ending in a field goal. St. Francis, 3 and out. Defense has to tackle a bit better. They've been very good this year in wrapping players up, but with the talent that Olivet has Ajay Grayson and company, you really got to focus on tackling. And here he is again, and a great job of doing just that. I believe it was Chris Johnson, and a flag comes in. No, it's going to be a face mask, I think.
AJ Grayson.
Ripping his helmet off. Yep. Oh, penalties will hurt you. When you're trying to beat a team who's ranked in the top 20, a team who's gunning after you at the top of the conference, you cannot give them first or second opportunities.
First down.
Scott Graziano for Olivet. Into St. Francis territory. 9.5 to go here in the third quarter. The chant you hear is the Olivet bench. First down for the Tigers. Crouch to Grayson. Cut off in the backfield, and down he goes.
Grayson brought down the backfield by number 45, Michael Whitney.
I believe Cam Holman, the defensive end, there to cut him off. Michael Whitney, the linebacker, in to help him out. Number 45, Whitney, the sophomore out of Charlotte, Michigan, near Lansing. At least now 3 tackles for a loss for Whitney. Loss of 2, second down and 12. Crouch will throw, pump fakes again. They're going for the home run ball, and incomplete. Too much on that one. Looking again for number 15, Brian Jenkins. Third down and 12 for the Tigers as they reset here. Jenkins, number 15. 5, Tyler Isaacson, the freshman out of Festus, Missouri.
Third and 12. Saints fans, on your feet, make some noise.
Graziano in motion for the Tigers. Trips right here for Crouch. He's looking that way. Plenty of protection. Fires down the middle. It's not going to be enough for the first down. It is complete to Isaacson, but he'll be 3 yards shy. 4th and 3 at the St. 42. Offense not hurrying off the field.
The offense will stay on the field.
A couple substitutions come on, but they're going to go for it here on 4th.
The offense will stay on the field. That'll bring up 4th down. Saints fans, let the defense hear you. Make some noise.
St. Francis gets a bit bigger on defense too. 4th down and 3 at the St. 42, and they're going to take a timeout. Who took a timeout though? I saw a whistle and I saw one of the officials waving his hands in the air. So much confusion. What is happening? Wind the clock, I guess. Okay. Here we go, 4th and 3. Everybody in the box for the Saints. Grayson moves out, they're gonna throw it. And a flag on the play. Oh no. It's gonna be against the Tigers, yep. I thought they were gonna get offsides on the Saints, but somebody on the Tigers moved a bit too early, and that'll definitely make it a punt situation.
False start on Olivet.
Again, right check on to punt it away for Olivet Nazarene. The freshman out of Grant High School in Round Lake Beach. Making sure he sees 10 of his teammates in front of him. Scott Tumulty back at his 10-yard line, ready to return the kick here. 7:54 to go, third quarter. The Tigers by 3. Good punt, spiraling left. Bounces at the 7 and rolls harmlessly out of the end zone.
Right check's putt rolls into the end zone for a touchback.
A little more traditional of a second half, a little more normal after that crazy first half we saw. That saw a lineman score a touchdown by recovering a punt from his teammate. So the Saints scored the first touchdown of the game, and then a 55-yard touchdown pass. We saw a pass tipped for an interception for the Saints. Way too many penalties, injuries, just a crazy first half. Here we go, Sam Tumulty and company, 3 and out in the first possession of the half. Let's see if they can do something here. Wendell Newton goes right, he'll take the give. Nice inside run by Wendell, about 8 yards up to the 28.
Inside handoff was to number 23, Wendell Newton.
No huddle offense for the Saints. Olivet Nazarene quickly trying to set 4 linemen this time. Again to Wendell, big hole this time for Newton. Tracked down from behind at the 44-yard line and a first down.
First down, St. Francis.
13-yard scamper for number 23, Wendell Newton. Sam's going to keep it this time. Not a lot of room. Big stiff arm. He frees himself. Out to the 45 of the Tigers. Another 12-yard carry and another first down. Saints moving the football with 6:48 to go in the third quarter.
Move those chains. First down.
Again, the no huddle offense working for the Saints here. Wendell Newton looking for a hole off the right side of that line. Not much doing.
Wendell Newton, the ball carrier. Needed about 3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
Pushing and shoving between the line. And now the flag comes out. Took about 2 or 3 times. Looks like the officials were giving them a chance to settle down themselves, but they didn't. And you see Coach Curry making sure it's not his team. And you could tell he's like, you got to not get involved in that. Personal foul, though, goes against Olivet Nazarene. A big one. That's going to put the ball at the 25-yard line. But you can tell why, you can see why Coach Curry might be concerned. He just doesn't want his guys getting mixed up in it because it could easily be called against them. That time, it wasn't.
Flag on the field was personal foul against Olivet Nazarene.
We've had, what, 3, 4 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties today?
First down, Fighting Saints.
Well, the Saints have been given a gift here. An absolute gift. Let's see if they can cap it off. Keep an eye for Ravon. He's wide left. Safety's going to shade his way. There's the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Sam looking for holes. He found one. Up past the 15-yard line and another Saint first down. It's been the Sam Tumulty series. Again, no huddle. They're going to hurry up. They're going to get him going on. And another timeout called by Olivet. Yeah, they're trying to save the penalty. They couldn't get their defenseman off in time. Saints were going to snap it and get a penalty on him, but Olivet Nazarene has to call the timeout. I believe it was Olivet Nazarene. I didn't see the call. Sam Tumulty running the offense well here on this possession. See that last run here. Look at him just find the smallest of holes before he was tripped up at about the 13-yard line. Or the 23-yard line, I should say. They mark it at the 15. Timeout taken by Olivet Nazarene. Just to slow the momentum of the Saints here on this possession. They're going no huddle, and Olivet Nazarene finally trying to get the correct defensive personnel in. But here we go, first down and 10 for the Saints at the 15. Coach Curry still asking about something on the sideline. Doesn't seem to be very happy with whatever answer he's getting. I'm glad they have come to an agreement. A little bit of an extra time out there for Olivet. Sam Tumulty's ready to go. There you see Rayvon Johnson, tight coverage from the corner, Princeton Harris. Here we go. Quarterback goes over to Wendell. Wendell is just tripped up at the 9. He's upset with himself that he allowed himself to be tackled, but it's going to be second down and 3 for the Saints. Again, quick to the line. Keep running the football. Offensive line pushing people around for USF. Inside, Wendell, touchdown! Oh, but a flag comes out at the end. Likely holding.
Touchdown, Fighting Saints. There is a flag on the field.
Oh my goodness, the offensive line for St. Francis pushing people around, but this time called for the hold. Oh my goodness, take a touchdown off the board. And another, what's the conference? If Leon Turnbow was here, he'd be losing his mind. Because just go to the flag. If you saw the penalty, call the penalty. Let's take a look here. Oh, if they call it on 71, a little bit there on the end. I don't know. He got shoved to the ground at the end of the play anyway. Yeah, I think they're going to get Jose Sanchez, the center. Oh, and it wipes 6 points off the board and moves it back to the 15-yard line. But hey, keep going back to it. The offensive line is winning the battle at this point. Newton on the right hip of Tumulty. They're going to go to Wendell. Looking. Goes outside, and there's going to be another holding penalty on the Saints. You know, for the one of the least. Oh no, is he?
You have a flag on the play.
Looks like he's okay, but another penalty by the Saints. Shooting themselves in the foot here on this possession. They had the ball literally in the end zone, but 2 back-to-back holding calls. And trust me, Olivet does not need the help.
Penalty on the Saints holding.
Now you expect Sam to go through the air here. It's going to be second down and 20. They need to get to the 5-yard line for a first down. Trips right, Rayvon left. He'll be double covered. Wendell Newton on the left hip of Tumulty. Inside run for Sam. Has room into the 3rd level. Still on his feet. Goes outside. Tumulty. How does he do it? Touchdown. 25 yards for the freshman. An unbelievable performance today. And an unbelievable run. 25 yards weaving in and out. And the Saints have taken the lead with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Take a look at Tumulty. Tell me he's not one of the best runners of the football in the country. Extra point is good. It's a 4-point lead for the Saints. We're witnessing history here with number 12. Just look at the beauty, the vision. Great blocking up front by the offensive line, and nobody can touch him. Nobody got more than a finger on Sam Tumulty on running into the A gap for the touchdown. Unreal, unreal play. We're 12 having a day. Tumulty over 100 yards on 16 carries and a touchdown. On the ground, he has one through the air as well.
Number 29, Lucas Echo.
Sam Tumulty, he's a freshman, by the way. He'll be around a while. Sidewinder kickoff will be on at the 11, kicked into the wind. A dangerous return team. They'll take it up to the 34.
Echoes on the kick return. Tackle made by number 22, Rayvon Johnson. 20-yard kick return. First and 10 from the 32-yard line for Olivet. Saints fans, it's time for today's 50-50 raffle. The winning ticket number is 525781. Again, 525781. Under the press box to claim your win.
Can the defense hold? Energy level is high, intensity level rising. Here's Grayson, an inside run. He's got, 2 or 3 yards there. He'll take it up to the 31. Pickup of 3, 2nd and 9 coming up. Unpeel the layers of the tackle.
Inside handoff.
Nice to see Michael Johnson on the field. He went off earlier in the game with a shoulder. As Ajay Grayson, number 3 for Olivet Nazarene, looks on for the play. 2nd down and 7. Halfback motion to the left side. Crouch is going to roll that way, look to throw across his body. Still looking, great protection. He's going to tuck it. Going to mark him at the 40-yard line and pick up a 4.
Out of bounds by number 94, Cameron Holman.
Cam Holman escorted him off to the sideline. 3rd down and 3 to go. Under 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
It's 3rd and 3. Saints fans, make some noise!
Big play coming up for the Saints D. Grayson motions out, pump fake to him. They're going to go long. They have a man open. Incomplete. He was wide open. They went to Jared Honey out of the backfield. A drop before number 5, Jalen Cooper, made sure he didn't catch it. And the Saints force a punt. What a big series. The Saints getting on and getting off the field. Big play by Cooper. The secondary has been playing so well all year long. Careful for the fake here on 4th and 3. Oh no, too many men on the field. That's going to be a 1st down. The kick is away and out of bounds inside the 20-yard line, but did they throw a flag? I don't think the officials counted. Did they not know? I mean, you can't just assume because the kid ran off. Maybe he made the mistake, right? But no flag. Wow. The snap was definitely made before the Saints player ran off the field, but That might be a factor. Oh, the umpire who was injured earlier is back on, so they have a full crew out there, but I wonder if the Saints dodged a bullet there. It's going to be at the 15-yard line. Saints are going to have to go 85 yards if they want to put another touchdown on the board. They lead it by 4. 3:20 to go in the third quarter. First down for the Saints. It's going to be Wendell. Hole not quite that big this time, only 2 yards up to the 17-yard line for the Saints.
Gain of 1 on the play.
I'd like to welcome all the Saints fans watching at home, all the Tigers fans tuning in to seeing how Olivet Nazarene's doing today. We got a heck of a battle. It's been blow after blow after blow from both sides. Fantastic football game. 2nd and 8 for USF. Sam keeps it, spun down at about the 22-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3.
Gain of about 5 on the play. 3rd and 3.
All right, what does Coach Matt McCarthy have here on 3rd and 3? We haven't seen a play downfield of Rayvon Johnson in quite a while. St. Francis started off throwing the ball well, then they found their groove in the run game. They've been running it well ever since. Trips right, Rayvon left. Newton left hip of Tumulty. 2 freshmen. Quarterback keeper, Sam, outside he goes. Can someone get him? Out about the 28-yard line, that looks to be enough for a Saint first down. Yes, it is, out to the 29, move the chains.
Outside run by number 12, Sam Tumulty. Chain
And he took a big hit at the end of that one.
First down, St. Francis.
As Lee Turnbow would say, the human bruise. See Taz there walking the sidelines, wondering what he had in his mouth. See 25, Josh Ratliff, the freshman running back. He's going to go long. Rayvon, he's behind him, and complete. Another big play to Johnson, out of bounds inside the 30. St. Francis offense clicking on all cylinders right now. How do you stop them? You want to stop the run, they're going to go long to Johnson. You want to play back, Tumulty will burn you. Ball at the 28-yard line. What a play, what a throw. Saints quickly to the line. Wendell Newton looking for a hole. Bounces outside behind his blockers. Up to the 25-yard line, a pickup of 3.
Wendell Newton, the ball carrier. Tackled by Damian Savage.
What
The previous play to
a
Rayvon
pass.
Johnson was a 50-yard completion.
Second down and 6 for St. Francis. Tumulty, he'll have it himself behind a block from Johnson and wrapped up awkwardly at the 20. Will be a yard shy of the first down, but and that's what you worry about with Sam Tumulty. The way he plays is the risk of injury is so high. Quickly now, they're going to go for a sneak here on 3rd down and 1. He's going to go outside. Tumulty for the first down to the 16-yard line. I thought he might be able to break it, but he was taken down by.
The gain is good. Chain gang, move those chains. First
The
down.
linebacker for Olivet Nazarene, but it's a first down for the Saints.
It's the end of the third quarter with the score by the Saints 27.
And that brings us to the end of the third.
23.
Well, buckle up, friends. We got ourselves a heck of a fourth quarter coming up. Can the Saints maintain the top spot in the MSFA Midwest, protect that perfect conference record? Well, they got 15 more minutes to prove it. We'll be back in 1 minute on the USF Sports TV Network.
It's a small school, but it's mighty, in that it changes your life when you go here.
The experiences that I gained and the life lessons that I learned while I was here are something that I continue to carry with me. I'm proud to hold 4 degrees from the university. I wouldn't have gone back time and time again if I didn't think that this was a quality education.
No matter where you are in life, with the right people, the right school, and the right support, you can do anything.
Your career is limitless after you go to the University of St. Francis.
Welcome back to Joliet Memorial Stadium. Nick Jacobs with you. Heck of a ball game here as we go to our 4th. St. Francis in the middle of a 5-play, make it 6-play, 66-yard drive. On first down and 10 from the Tiger 18, it's Tumulty on the ground. He'll pick up a modest 3 or 4 yards on the play, second down.
Ball spotted at the 15-yard line.
St. Francis a little bit slower to the line. The clock's now 14. Clock continues to roll. 14:30 to go here in the game, just underway in our 4th quarter. Second down to the 15-yard line for the Saints. Wendell Newton's turn on the ground. Great blocking by Johnson, but Wendell unable to really break free. Only gained about 2 or 3 yards on that play, so third down and manageable coming up for the Saints. This drive started back at their own 15-yard line.
After the play, they'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Third down and 5 for USF. Tumulty by himself, quarterback draw, makes the man miss, another touchdown for Sam Tumulty. 13-yard score, the Saints go up 10. Nobody can stop number 12. Monday on to add the extra point. And it was blocked. The lead is 10.
13:40 left to play. Fighting Saints 33.
Sam Tumulty in this second half has been crazy. Look at this. Who can touch him?
13-yard rushing touchdown by
Nobody.
Sam Tumulty.
I can't reiterate enough that the kid's just a freshman, a true freshman. Whew. We've seen some talent at quarterback here in Joliet. We've seen E.J. White and what he can do through the air and with his legs. And I'm not saying Sam is going to be as great as E.J. White was. E.J. threw for 10,000 yards. Also could run the ball, but when it comes to running quarterbacks, when all is said and done, the kid's going to be in a class by himself for what he can do from that position. The defense has to just keep doing what they're doing. Him and his brother, also I think also 4.0 GPAs in the classroom. I wonder what that feels like. Day on to kick it away. Return will be bounced, and starting from the 4-yard line, it took a long time to develop, and only up to the 13. 9-yard return, a long field here for Olivet Nazarene. Tumulty, 22 carries, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns. Also has 8 for 14 through the air for 1 touchdown. Cameron Crouch and company, the freshman quarterback for the Tigers, trying to come back. On the ground, breaking tackles is Leak. All the way to the 25 at the 12-yard carry and a first down for the Tigers. A tough run by number 10, Evan Lake, out of Dix, Illinois, Mount Vernon High School. Only had 15 carries coming into today, but he's been the bell cow for Olivet Nazarene on the ground. Him and A.J. Grayson. It's going to be Leak on this play. Dunnigan will get the pass out of the backfield. He's going to go for the throw. Looking long, and Cooper knocks it away. Nice play, number 5, Jalen Cooper. Tigers wanted a pass interference, but that ball was severely underthrown. Cooper did not fall for the fake.
Jalen Cooper.
Olivet starting to dig deep inside their bag of plays. You'll see again, he turns around, finds the ball, and knocks it away. Just not a great throw by Dunnigan. Oh, we've got 13 minutes to go in the game. Another one. Pass into the flat for Leak. He spins out of another tackle. He's used that spin move effectively. He picks up 9 yards. Scored a touchdown with that spin move back in the second quarter. He'll take a seat right now. Mata with the stop for the Saints. Grayson back out for Leak. Takes a little bit of a breather, number 10. 3rd and 1 for the Tigers.
Saints fans, make some noise.
Trips right, tight end right. Trips left, I should say. They throw to Dunnigan. They put it into the hands of their playmakers, and he makes a play. First down for the Tigers. He picks up 9 yards on the pitch and catch. Clock rolling, around 12 minutes to go. Ball at the 45-yard line for the Tigers. Fifth play of the drive coming up for ONU. They send Grayson out into the flat. Here comes pressure. Hit as he's thrown. It's in the air, and it is batted down. Oh, how does Scott Tumulty not come up with it? Oh, he's just disgusted with himself. Tumulty, along with Cooper, both were there, but really it was Jenkins, the wide receiver, who had to come in and knock that one away. Credit to the defensive line for causing that broken play. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. What a play on all sides, on all fronts for that defense. Scott Tumulty will back up into his safety spot. 11:45 to go in the game. 2nd down and 10. They're going to keep it on the ground. Wrapped up, and down he goes. No gain on the play. It was Oshikai. Oshikai Ebukumi, number 3.
Oshikai Ebukumi.
Oshikai only has 6 tackles this season. 5 have been for a loss. 3 have been sacks. I think that technically will go as a no gain, but Ebukumi has been a monster from his defensive end spot. 3rd down for the Tigers. Crouch to throw. Steps up and fires. It is complete. A big throw, but an even better catch by Scott Graziano at the 31-yard line. Moves the chains into Saints territory. A 25-yard play on 3rd and 10. Silences the Saints crowd. Clock winding under 11 minutes to go. It's a 2-score lead for St. Francis. And they will rest a bit, take a look at the sideline, and get the play. Cameron Crouch, a freshman quarterback, but deadly through the air. They're going to keep it in the flat to Leak. He's been great. Hard to tackle as he leaps forward to about the 22. Picks up about 5. The running back out of Dix, Illinois.
51, Chris Johnson.
Linebacker Chris Johnson makes the stick for St. Francis. Chris Johnson leads the team in tackling with 9, make it 10 after that one. 2nd down and 5, Crouch. Punt fakes, goes to the sideline, wide open is the receiver, and they're going to have 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. It was complete to Tyler Isaacson. He was wide open, and again, the Saints defense has to protect the end zone in the red zone. Oh, I couldn't have said it better myself. Here we go, 1st and goal. They're going to keep it on the ground. Crouch, oh, but he's wide open in the end zone. Did he stay in bounds? He did. Touchdown. The Saints thought run all the way. Crouch rolled out and found Dunnigan all alone in the end zone. Breakdown in the secondary, which hasn't happened very much this season. But a touchdown for the Tigers. Extra point will draw them within a field goal. Right check to put it through the uprights. Looks good from here, and it is. We have ourselves a 3-point game with 9:23 to go. This game has been pedal to the metal since the opening kickoff.
Fighting Saints 33, Olivet 30.
Another Olivet St. Francis classic here. If you go back to last season, which was actually March of 2021, down in Bourbonnais, these two teams were played to a 1-possession game then as well. It came down to a 93-yard punt return for a touchdown by the guy who just caught that touchdown pass right now, Jalen Dunnigan. He sealed up the game for Olivet last year on a punt return for a touchdown with about 2 minutes left to go in the game. Saints trying not to let history repeat itself here, trying to maintain their perfect conference record and stay atop the Midwest League here in the MSFA. You really can't overstate how much is on the line for the Saints for this season. If they lose today, their road to a playoff spot is very, very long, given their schedule and who Olivet would have coming up, because they would be the only team to have beaten St. Francis. So they would own the tiebreaker. And Olivet has a couple of games coming up. They would need to have to lose against Roosevelt likely if they would win today, but long way to go until we start talking about that. They're going to keep it on the ground. One of the upbacks, 2 hands on the football, and his legs chopped out from under him at about the 31-yard line. Great job by Max Briscoe just to hold on to the football. Saints will have it at the 36, decent field position here.
The Saints will start to drive at their own 35-yard line.
Tumulty takes the snap. He's going to keep it on the ground himself. Cuts it back up the numbers. Breaks through and all the way to the 48-yard line. 1st down, Brown and Gold. I think the entire stadium thought he was about to break that one off for a long one.
Move those chains. It's 1st down.
Tumulty now over 200 yards for the 3rd time this year with that carry. First down, Saints. Wendell Newton into the 3rd level up to the 40-yard line. A 13-yard carry and a 1st down. The offensive line for the Saints dominating up front right now.
First down.
quickly to the line. Just don't fumble the football. It's Wendell again. Nice pickup on first. He picks up 4 yards up to the 36-yard line.
5 on the play. Second and 5.
Matt Knudsen, the left guard, a bit slow to get up. But shout out to that offensive line. Knudsen, Peyton Bogie, the left tackle. Jose Sanchez, Sorgi on the right side. Derek Wentworth, the right guard, playing out of their minds this second half. 2nd and 6 for the Saints. It's Tumulty with the keeper, looking for the outside, angling forward. He'll be a yard shy, 3rd and 1. Clock will wind, 7.5 minutes to go. And with that run, he goes over 1,000 yards on the season. Oop, I take that back, a little bit shy. He's over 200 yards passing, now 153 rushing, and Wendell Newton goes for another 6. And a first down for the Saints. With the way Sam Tumulty has been rushing the football, I thought he would have more rushing than passing, but he actually has more through the air. First down, Saints, quickly again. Sam's going to keep it. That one is inside the 20. He picks up 4 yards there.
Quarterback keeps by Sam Tumulty.
2nd down and 6 again.
Gain of 4. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Six plays, 44 yards this drive. About 3 minutes into it. Not a pass has been thrown. 2nd down and 6. Sam again behind his offensive line, keeps the legs turning to the 15. A yard shy of the first down. 3rd down and 1 again. And that's a first down. He needed 1, he got 2. Coach Curry likes it. It gets a nice clap. Under 6 minutes to go. A new set of downs for the Saints in the red zone. What is the holdup here? Sam, draw play, bounces outside. Wrapped up, nice tackle made out to the 12-yard line. Great tackle by Braden Cook, the linebacker. Leading tackler today for the Tigers. Only a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Wendell Newton will line up on the left side of Tumulty. 3 wide receivers. Tight end right is Getch. Fumble! I think Sammy jumped on it. Tumulty got it back. But what did we say? Don't fumble the football. With as many of the option reads as Sam likes to run, there's that risk. And he's coming up a bit slow.
No gain on the play.
Oh, buddy. Now it's 3rd down and 11. They lose 3 after the fumble. It's actually the 2nd time that Tumulty has fumbled the ball today. The first one ended up with a touchdown. Scott Tumulty fumbled it, but it went into the end zone and was recovered by the Saints. This time, Sam was able to recover himself. Saints nursing a 3-point lead. The bench starting to get the crowd back into it. And a timeout called by St. Francis. Do not go anywhere.
Timeout, St. Francis.
The Saints will have it 3rd and 11. With 3:54 to go in this game. St. Francis has passed for 200 yards. They've run for 266. 468 yards of total offense for the Saints. Here's something interesting. Olivet Nazarene has also thrown for 202 yards. They both have thrown for exactly the same amount of yards. However, St. Francis has 103 more rushing yards, 266 to 163. Neither team has been terribly great on 3rd down. Saints are 5 for 11, Olivet 8 for 13. I do not like a field goal here. You don't want to go just up 6. You need a touchdown. You need a statement. This is the number 17 team in the country. You're fighting for your life in the playoffs and the number 1 spot in the conference. A field goal is not good enough. Although the defense has been playing well and there's plenty of time, you got to see this into the end zone. Sam is going to keep it himself, looking outside. Just not a lot of room to operate on the short side of the field. He's out of bounds at the 10. It's going to be 4th and 6. You know, 4th and 6, you kind of have to. Was hoping for more on that play. But I suspect Madej will come out, but he just had an extra point blocked. He missed on a field goal earlier, albeit a long one. But he will come out here. A big field goal for Brian Madej, likely his biggest field goal of his career, given the situation. Saints up 3. A touchdown beats you. You need this field goal though. Good snap, good hold from Maffey. Kick is on the way, plenty of leg, it's good. Saints are up 6. Olivet will get the ball with 3:16 to go and a touchdown to take the lead. Oh my goodness, what a finish we're having here at the stadium today. Brian Madej knocks in his 2nd field goal of the season. And Coach Curry and company going to put it into the hands of their defense to make a stop. And you know Cameron Crouch is going to be throwing it all over the yard, and he's got weapons. Brian Jenkins has had a heck of a day. 97 yards and 2 touchdowns. Graziano has 2 catches. Jalen Dunnigan, their number 1 guy, 6 catches for 31 yards and a touchdown. If this is truly a new St. Francis football team, if this is truly a new squad, a new era in Saints football, they're going to make a stop. The old Saints, well, honestly, probably wouldn't be playing a meaningful game this time of the season, given the way things have gone. But they're 4-0 now. This defense has been playing great, and it's their time to make a statement. Long kick, the return will be from the goal line. Up the sideline and down at about the 26. No harm done there. Now the defense, led by Chris Johnson and Michael Johnson. The secondary playing well. It is their game to take away. Olivet with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. A touchdown would give them the lead, likely, with the extra point.
After the return, the ball is spotted at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Truly a who wants it more situation. It's Leak. Stood up at the 30-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 4. 2nd down and 6. Chris Johnson with the stop out of his middle linebacker spot. Leads the Saints in tackles with now 10. Second down and 6 for Crouch. Found his second option. It's Jenkins on the outside, and he picks up the first down. The 39-yard line, maybe the 40, depending on the spot. Jenkins has been finding ways to get open all day long. Watch out for the big play here. 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Olivet driving for the win. St. Francis hoping for the stop. Pump fake right, looking, nothing there. Flushing him out of the pocket. Wide open is Graziano at the 31. Breaks one tackle, breaks the second tackle. Mata there to take him down at the 20. Oh no, what happened on the outside for the Saints? He was wide open, and credit to Crouch for going through his progressions and finding the open receiver deep downfield. 49 yards and a first down for the Tigers. 1:34 to go. Both teams with 2 timeouts. They send Grayson in motion. They check it down. It's incomplete. That was the forward pass. Second down and 10. The Saints backed up just outside the red zone. 86 seconds to go. Crouch looking, flush left, hit as he's thrown, and that one will sail out of bounds. Third down coming up for the Tigers. Clock stops at 1:17.
After the incompletion, it brings up third down. Make some noise on your feet.
4 down territory here for the Tigers. Crouch on the move. Fires down the middle. It is intercepted! Intercepted by the Saints in the end zone. Touchback! Jalen Cooper! It was tipped 3 times. What is happening in Joliet today? What the heck is going on? Jalen Cooper picks it off, and the Saints lead it by 6 with 69 seconds to go. Holy smokes! Batted once, batted twice, batted 3 times, and he caught it. The referee had a great view of it. The ref had a great view of it from the back of the end zone. An unbelievable interception by Cooper, his second of the year, but none bigger than that. Holy smokes. It was in the defense's hands, and they literally took it away. They took it right away, and now the offense on the field, 69 seconds to go. Olivet with 2 timeouts. Snap back, handoff. Wendell bounces outside. Just hold on to the ball, young man. Down to the 20, no gain on the play. Timeout by the Tigers, 62 seconds to go. Hugs all around for Cooper. The play of his life. The concentration. Unbelievable. Timeout on the field. Last year it was a 1-possession game, came down to a big play by the Tigers. Tonight, or I should say today, a 1-possession game, and it came down to a big play by the Saints.
Olivet.
We still got time to go. With the way this game has gone, nothing for granted in the next 64 seconds. Nothing. It's been a bonkers afternoon. Here's the blitz, handoff, Newton just hold on to the football, inside run, picks up about a yard, pushing the file forward to the 24. Final timeout called by Olivet Nazarene here on 3rd down. A first down would do it. It's going to be 3rd and 7. You got to call number 12 here, don't you? You got to call Sam Tumulty's number here. He's carried it for 164. He's averaged 5.7 per carry. I think you play action it to Wendell on the inside and let Sam bounce outside and just go to work. And don't forget, the second option for Sam Tumulty through the air, Liam Eldridge, left on the first or second possession of the game with an apparent knee. So the Saints have been without their second best receiver. Here we go, 3rd down and 7. Under a minute to go. A first down would ice it. Here comes the blitz. Sam's going to keep it. Makes one miss. He's got blockers out ahead. First down and more. There goes Tumulty. 70 yards and a touchdown. That'll do it. Over 200 yards. Over 1,000 for the season. And he wins the game. 12-point lead with 44 seconds to go. I know what he's dressing for Halloween. It's Superman. Let's go. Extra point is good. The Saints by 13 points with 44 seconds to go. Tumulty with 241 yards on the ground, 202 through the air. Responsible for 4 touchdowns today. Unbelievable play. It is a new St. Francis team that we have here in Joliet. An offense putting up 400 yards a game. A defense holding number 17 team in the country to 30 points. Unbelievable. Hugs all around down there. Matt McCarthy, the offensive coordinator, is the happiest man in the world right now. We'll talk to head coach Joe Curry after the game. We got to talk to Sammy as well, I would think. Sam Tumulty, number 12. I think he just may have pushed St. Francis into the top 25. If this is the first time we got folks watching the Saints from across the country who keep tabs on the NAIA, I'd like to introduce you to the Tumulty brothers. Squib kick here to Olivet. Leak, the return man. Down at the 45. 35 seconds to go in the game.
Number 85, Jordan Murphy.
St. Francis has 551 total yards. .35 seconds to go. St. Francis dropping 7 deep into coverage. They're going to rush with 4 linemen. They throw, incomplete.
Pass ball incomplete. Number 15, Ryan Jenkins. Second and 10.
Smiles on the St. Francis bench. You love to see that. St. Francis making a case to be in the top 25 with this game. Here's Crouch to throw. Fires, and it is complete, but taken down at the 15-yard line. Stop the clock to move the chains. That's a big play for Olivet Nazarene's Tyler Isaacson. Hey, they score here. They got 15 seconds, onside kick, big play. Nothing is for certain, I guess. Crouch fires into the end zone. It is incomplete long. 14 seconds to go. They're going to be throwing into the end zone every play. See Bernie waving the brown and gold flag here at the stadium. You betcha. Bernie coming into your living room. Motion man is Graziano. Here's Crouch. Fires to the outside. Ooh. A very inaccurate throw, which is not the norm for the freshman quarterback Cam Crouch. 10 seconds to go. $551 yards for St. Francis today on 67 plays. Olivet has 66 plays, 456 yards, 100 yards less on the same amount of plays. Crouch fires into the end zone. That one is picked off by Angel Mata. He takes a knee, and that will do it. How appropriate, Angel Mata. And by the way, a one-handed grab for the interception. His third interception of the season, and Saints fans go crazy. You just knocked off a top 20 team. And you remain in first place in the MSFA, 5-0 undefeated. What a performance from start to finish for the brown and gold today. Angel Mata icing it with a one-handed pick. Sam Tumulty will kneel down for the final 4.4. There's the knee. Go crazy, Saints fans. It's the biggest win for the Saints in years. Knocking off the number 17 team, Olivet Nazarene. Taking the rivalry game back. Revenge for last year. And they will remain 5-0 in the MSFA Midwest. Unbelievable game. What more could you want from a college football game today? Absolutely incredible. The Saints put up 550 yards on Olivet Nazarene. Coach Joe Curry will make his way to the sidelines. We'll give him a chat, get his thoughts on this game. He's giving high fives to his kids. Hey, Coach, you got me?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Wow, 550 total yards. This is a different Saints team than we've seen in a long time. What's so different about these guys?
We're explosive. You know, at any given play, we can just explode. And, you know, both offensively and defensively. We gave up, it's a good offense over there. We gave up some things to them on offense today, but when it came down to it, we made the plays we needed to win the ballgame.
We talked about how your defense has led you to this point. Obviously, your explosive offense has a lot to do with it, but the way they played today, to hold a quarterback like Cameron Crouch, who you spoke very highly of in the pregame, to what they did. They put up over 400 yards, so they bet, but they made the stops when they needed to. They got the takeaways when they needed to.
That's what we've been doing all year,
Yep.
and that's what our guys expect. I thought a little bit. I thought this was good for our kids and our program because this was like a playoff type atmosphere here and a playoff type game. And I thought at sometimes we let the emotions get to us a little bit of that, and I hope we learn from that. But overall, I'm proud as hell of my kids. They did a hell of a job today.
100%. We're going to go ahead and talk to Jalen Cooper here, all right?
All right.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
Coach.
guys.
5-0 in the MSFA. We're going to talk to number 5, Jalen Cooper down there. Now, Jalen, you got me? You hear me all right? Hey, Jalen, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
There he is, though. You had an interception before today, but is that the biggest interception you've ever made in your career?
Probably, yes, sir. Today is just a good team win overall, and like Coach Curry says, eat, trust. It was just really a team effort today, offense and defensively and special teams.
Talk about that play you had. What did you see when you were in the end zone? You saw that ball getting batted in the air.
Terrence, the DB, had bobbled it, and then I just slid underneath and caught it. Just made a good play.
That's a heck of a play by you. Talk about that secondary, because you and Terrence and on the other side, Angel Mata have been playing out of his mind. Scott Tumulty, you guys as a secondary unit have been playing great. What's it been like playing with that group of guys this year?
It's something special, man. We all trust each other, all work together. We communicate at the practice. The whole defense as the whole, linebackers, D-line, the offense pushes us. It's everything. It's really the whole team effort. It's not just the DBs.
Well, congratulations to you, man. A heck of a play to ice this game. A big
sir.
win for you guys. Go celebrate, all right?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Jalen Cooper with a big interception at the end of the game. And we're going to talk to Superman himself down here wearing number 12. You can go ahead and take the cape out of that jersey here, Sam, all right?
Oh, yeah, nah, it's just a towel, not a cape.
It's just a towel, not a cape. Talk about what this offense has been like, because you guys have never been as explosive, at least not for a long time, as you are right now. What is it about this offense that can make you guys put a point on the board at any given moment?
Our coaches do a great job of game planning and scheming just to, our strengths and stuff. But overall, I think our O-lines believe in each other, say with our receivers and running backs. We have a lot of faith and fight in each other, so we're kind of able to, overcome, whatever is thrown at us. So overall, our O-line's been pushing guys around. We've been able to, run the ball really well in between the gaps and on the outsides, and that just sets up our passing game with guys like Rayvon Johnson, Liam, all our receivers out there. Our tight end Gatch does a great job, sealing and stuff like that. But overall, it's just a great team effort, and everyone's playing together. No one's being selfish. Everyone's being very unselfish.
I'll tell you what, that offensive line sure was pushing some people around, especially in the second half. You guys ran for over 348 yards on the ground, 241 for you, and even Wendell got over 108, the biggest game of his young career. So, we thought we made a statement last week out in Davenport, but an even bigger statement made today, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say. Credit to Olivet. They're a great team. They were able to move the ball on us, and they had a good defense. I think, they kept leaving their 2 linebackers in the box, and we had numbers in the box. They wanted to keep their safeties high, so we kind of took advantage of that and kind of just, went with what was working. So, we moved them around pretty well. But, yeah, as far as the statement, we just come out here, practices and games, and guys are out here working their asses off and, believing in one another. So, we look at it, every game's a championship, every practice is a championship. So that's, what we look at to just get better each and every day as a team. So I think it's going good.
You're one step closer. You went 1-0 today, so go celebrate, all right?
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Sam Tumulty, 241 on the ground, 202 through the air, 550 total yards for this Saints offense. An unbelievable game for Sam Tumulty and his offense, for the Johnson brothers and that secondary and that defense. Coaches called a heck of a game here for the Saints, and they will go to 5-0 and remain at the top of the MSFA. That's a heck of a win for a team over a heck of a opponent in Olivet Nazarene. So here's what it looks like coming up. Your biggest challenge so far you have completed for the Saints. 2 more big ones to go. Next week you take on Roosevelt University. That's going to be on the road up in Arlington Heights. If you win that one, you're going to be playing for a championship in the conference down here as you take on St. Xavier at home to finish up the year. 1 on the road, 1 at home in the final 2 weeks of the season. A big win for number 12 and company here in Joliet. That's going to wrap us up at Joliet Memorial Stadium. Saints go to 5-0 on the conference. And by the way, head coach Joe Curry wins number 49, which puts him all alone at the top of the wins column as a head coach for the University of St. Francis. One more than the legend, Gordy Gillespie. Congratulations to Coach Curry for that one. It's a Saints winner. They're number 1 in the conference, 43-30 over Olivet Nazarene. My name is Nick Jacobs. For Brendan and Jessica and the rest of the crew out here at the stadium, have a great weekend and happy Halloween.
two-time DCAC Scholar Athlete, having appeared in 45 games with 1